Okay, says we're live. So hello, welcome. I have popped my little dancing skeletons on because I am going over some of the final scenes where you have the villain and the battle and all that kind of stuff. So we are doing away with a character today. So I mean, this is an editing pass, but still, I just kind of wanted to wear them. If I'm being honest, I just wanted to put my little skeletons on. But yes, so I am still on track as long as I am getting everything done editing wise today for my editing passes. I am good to start the next start at the beginning of the book again and go through it for April. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. I also finally got an email that I was waiting on. Which like I thought the email I got like at the beginning of March was going to be like the one that I was waiting on. But I kind of needed a little bit more information and a couple more exchanges. So yeah, so some updates in like personal stuff as well as professional stuff that I will be talking to y'all about in hopefully a few days. But yeah, so, ooh, Laura had some exciting news. Your book trailer dropped on your channel. Nice. If you did not know, Laura has Tiny Shivers, a collection of many little horror stories. And yes, I'm excited. May 9th, is that correct? Is that the date that it releases? Please tell me I have that right in my brain. I think I wrote down on the calendar. But yeah, so yo ho ho indeed. Yes. Excellent. I also asked, are you ready for Q2 and Camp Nano? In terms of this editing pass, I think I will be ready. I've already set up my Kanban board for Q2 in terms of like the main projects I'm going to be focusing on. So yeah, so I think I'm ready for both. I think I'm ready for both. Yeah. Okay, 101 stories is the final count. Pre-order is up on Amazon and on the Ko-fi, however you pronounce it. And the release date is May 9th. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Good. CB says, yes, I'm going to be working on writer's block prevention stuff today. Nice. And Julie Z, actually here early for today. Excellent. It's going to be a good one. Yes. CB only has 6 hours and 1 minute left at the time of writing this until Nano and Q2. Nice. I have popped and pinned the spreadsheet for the sprint links. So that is there for you. This is where Laura says, yo ho ho. Megan says, hello all. You're working on your next Substack post. You made a ton of memes yesterday. Nice. This is where the exciting news. Yes. Stacy says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. CB says, I finally managed to get Wattpad to cooperate, and dang, that was aggravating. 6 days of torture. Oh no. We don't like torture. Torture is no fun. Okay, so I need to do the editing. You guys need to do whatever it is that you are working on. So let's do a real quick card pull. I'm just going to pull the first 3 from Lucid Dreamers. Ooh, and they're all inverted. Okay. We've been having like a ton of wands. I must not have shuffled this. Anyway, if you are curious, it was 7 of wands inverted, exhaustion, being overwhelmed, weak boundaries, admitting defeat or giving up. Then we had 10 of wands, delegation, release, taking a break, finally saying no, Okay, that's not so bad after the first one. And then the world, inverted, personal closure, refusing to close out a life cycle. It's not, somehow those seem to be oxymorons. Shortcuts, delays, haven't learned or completed your current soul lesson. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense together, but I think I just didn't shuffle well enough the last time. So anyway, in case you're curious, here's the 7 of Wands uprighted. But again, remember it was inverted. So there's the 7 of Wands. It's a gorgeous card. Then we have the 10 of Wands. There we go. Also inverted. And then we have the world. It has a snake on it. So snake on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Snake on the screen. Here's our gilded snake friend. And again, remember that this was also inverted. Okay, snake no longer on the screen. Yeah, so there you go. Those are our 3 cards. So being overwhelmed, making you have like weak boundaries. So we want to delegate, release things that we don't need to be working on. Take a break, finally say no. Make sure you firm up those boundaries. And then personal closure, and acknowledging that you may be interested in taking some shortcuts or possibly delays. And maybe we need to work on whatever our current soul lesson is. So those are our current 3 cards. Again, these could be appropriate for you. They could also be appropriate for your characters, whichever it is. So Laura says, ready for quarter 2. You're going to reverse outline your vampire romance for camp. If I finish that, you'll start the redraft. Right, gotcha. Now, remind me again, what is your, if you feel like sharing, what is your pseudonym for the vampire romance? Because I know it's not under your Laura Nettles name at the moment. May never be. So CB says, I adulted this morning. Excellent. And then discovered that Wattpad was up. Yay. So you posted Stark for President Book 1 on there and attended part of your writing group and then napped while watching WrestleMania 12. Nice. Yes, I know you do not like them, which is why I remembered to do the warning. So Rachel says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Sorry I missed your stream yesterday. But yeah. I did go grocery shopping though, so that was good. We have snacks as well as like groceries, but we have snacks now. Okay, so your pen name is Kiara Tanith. Okay. And I know you have an Instagram for it as well. So if you feel like sharing that as well as the Tiny Shiver stuff during the self-promo, feel free. Rachel says, working on redoing Act 1 for the work in progress before it gets to alpha readers. It wasn't intentional, but the co-author and I are just seeing no other way. Gotcha. Very appreciative of the snake, the danger noodle. It's raining. Ooh. Some of your favorite atmosphere. Yes. Okay, and apologies if you can hear the lawn maintenance going on. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. And plus we'll be in a sprint. So I will mute it. Okay. Banner. Okay, banner, timer. Okay. All right. So 1, save your document. If you have already been working, if not, now is a fantastic time to pull up whatever it is that you're going to be working on. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. Hello, Kate. Just in time. You're working on chapter 82 today. You originally wanted to try and finish this section through chapter 88 for camp, but it may be too many words. Gotcha. And Ty, hello. Also just in time. Hello, you're working on an outline and then some short stories. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so that was 1 and 2, save and sip. Now we have 3, which is stretch or straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. If you need to stretch your hands and wrists, please do so. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, again, apologies for the sound of the landscaping. Or landscaping? What's the groundskeeping? The leaf blower, or I think that's what he's doing at the moment. So apologies for that noise if you can hear it. I am partway through a scene. Mostly been rereading certain sections for specific things, and not needing to change too much at the moment, which is great. So yay. Hopefully that means I can like move through the rest of the scene rather quickly and get to the next one. But yeah, so excellent. Yeah, that's what I mean, landscaping is like the word that I wanted to use, but he's not actually like, I don't know. I always thought that landscaping was like actually changing the layout of things, like adding plants or like mounds and things. But I suppose it's sort of just like maintenance, I guess. Land, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So hopefully he's done with that though. Hopefully. Okay, so we had Cool Gamer popped in during the chat, so hello, or during the break. And Diane also snuck into the room. And Hannah popped in, said hi, and Savvy popped in and said hello. And Diane was running to make some matcha before the break, and that like clicked something in my brain, and I was like, oh, I used the last of like my generic matcha. I still have some like ceremonial grade one, but I don't have any like generic that I use for like my smoothies and stuff. So I went on Amazon and ordered a pound. So yes, so thank you for mentioning this. So that this way I will have plenty of matcha lattes in my future, which is great because matcha lattes, as well as like matcha in smoothies, like is more of a warm weather type thing for me. So as we're heading into late spring and summer, it's my jam. So thank you for the reminder. Even if you didn't intend it to be a reminder, thank you. Kate says, got a hop for a meeting, but finally finished resolving the beta reader comments. Yay! On scene 2. You might get to some drafting next sprint. Excellent. And Amanda popped in. Hello. Rachel says, the hubs and I are taking off to see D&D Honor Among Thieves. Fun. Everybody, good luck on the words. Megan worked on your next Substack post. Savvy got 473 words that sprint. You joined late for about 10 minutes. You need to write 2,500 words today, and then you will have your March goal of 50,000 completed. Excellent. On Wednesday's stream, you finished your gay football romance. Now you're writing a lesbian summer camp counselor romance. Nice. Moving right along. CB says, I completed one writer's block questionnaire. Nice. Garden maintenance, pretty much, yeah. Cutting grass is a part of landscaping because you maintain the look. Yeah. And I think that's the way I should be looking at it, but I just feel like it's like somehow the wrong term, wrong connotation, but I guess not. Talk to your sister. 5 hours, 21 minutes to go till Nano. Landscaping includes maintenance, according to the definition you just read. Nice. Trying to learn how to make a hot vanilla matcha latte. I think you have to start with anything matcha. You have to start with the hot water and the matcha to make the sort of like the paste, and then dilute it. So you don't understand matcha, but there's a high probability that you would be allergic to it anyway. So moot point. It is essentially green tea, but it is like a specific batch of leaves, and it's processed a very specific way. So yeah. You've been struggling through work today. Something happened to your account access. Oh no! So you can't get to any of the programs you need, and help desk doesn't find it a priority. Oh no. Oh no. Cross my fingers that you get your access back quickly and can get done what you need to get done. Landscaping is a part of life. Yes, life goes on. It does. It does. And thankfully our yard is not huge, so it doesn't require like hours upon hours of leaf blowing or weed whacking or whatever. So your new post is about absurdly easy exercises, and you're trying to write down exercises without plagiarizing others. Gotcha. See, we got 439 words. Stephanie says, hello, hello. You can smell the vanilla, but you can't taste it. Gotcha. Heather says, hello, hello. Yes, yes, I figured. So, okay. Second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So don't forget to do your self-promo. We're going to use the purple teapot. Okay. So, you wouldn't mind the break from work if you didn't know how much pressure this puts on the rest of the team to get stuff done. Right. Yeah. Especially since you're off part of next week for Passover. That seems like really, really cruddy timing then. Oh no. Okay. So let's do this then, and hopefully you can get access back during this sprint. That would be lovely. Don't forget to do your self-promo. Just remember that if you do not have a Blue Wrench Power, you will not be able to post direct links. Make sure you tell us where your books are, what your pseudonyms are, where we can find your social media, all that kind of stuff, as long as you are wanting to do your self-promo. So, 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that is the end of the second sprint. I have managed to finish that scene that I was working on and like just barely starting the next one. I also did reset, just like a basic reset of the dry erase calendar. Yeah. So there's that. Don't forget that was the second sprint. So make sure you do your self promo. The other thing is make sure that you save your work because StreamYard did do a little like blippy thing at me. So make sure you save your work. Okay. Let me scroll up and see where the self promo starts. Okay, so Savvy says, you're hosting a writing sprint stream at 3 p.m. Central in about 2 hours on your Morning Guru channel. Savvy also put out a new video today. This one was about book bans and why banning books, especially when it's politicians trying to do it, is the worst. Heather popped in. Hello. Megan says, have you ever wondered how to create a home base in Notion? Check out my latest Substack, Creating Your Digital Sanctuary. Amanda says, I've got a YouTube channel. It's just Amanda Rowland. You posted a video the other day for the first time in years. Excellent. Let me go ahead and copy link. Popping Amanda's channel link in the chat. Megan says, or check out all my links here at the link tree, Megan_McCarthy. Here is Laura Nettles' book trailer for Tiny Shivers. Jenna the Soul Writer says, are you in search of a writing coach or an affordable editor? Check out this link at jennathesoulwriter.com/coach. And Jenna says, oh my gosh, I love that trailer, to Laura. Diane says, Megan, thank you for the reminder. I need to update my link tree. Yes. Laura is excited and says, thank you. Me too. Jenna, the Soul Writer, says, Bound by Fate and Blood's Kickstarter will unlock dice and more at $1,000. We're almost there. And here is the Kickstarter link for that. Thank you for your support and showing up for all of your goals. Yes. Laura says you can pre-order your signed paperback copy of Tiny Shivers here. There's an option to add a bookmark and an art print postcard as well. So here's the link for Laura's Coffee, where you can do that. Your Instagram for the Paranormal Romance pen name. There's character art posted on there as well. So here is the Instagram link for Laura's pseudonym. Ty says, I have 2 stories on Inkit and Wattpad that you guys can read at any time. One is about werewolves and the other is about death falling in love with a human. The links are under your description in your YouTube channel. So let me copy. Here is Ty's channel. CB says the username on the Nano site is going to be TeamStark2905. This is new, so you've changed your username or have a new account, one or the other. So TeamStark2905. Excellent. Heather says, do you need a line editor, copy editor, or proofreader who will work with you to help make your voice shine? I may be a good fit. To request an editing quote and or a free sample, you can contact Heather at the various social medias in Heather's link tree, all under Heather Dewey Patet. Heather also has in the link tree a link to the Etsy shop, art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi, and has bookmarks. Julie Z says, I would love if you checked out my adult fantasy romance series, starting with A Curse in Ash. So here is Julie's website, juliezee.com. /books. It's diverse, polyamorous, and full of intrigue and magic. Also, shameless self-promo, I'm just a few subs away from 700. So if you're not subscribed, please consider it. I don't know if I'll make it today. I had it on there as a goal for Q1, but I don't know if I'll make it today or not. So Heather says, in my link tree, you can find a link to my Etsy shop, art for writers and lovers of fantasy. Oh, this was, yes, part of the self-promo. There we go. Brain. Stacy says, I love this timer. It's just so pretty. Yes, the purple teapot is very pretty. Amanda says, finished one of my 2 ads for work. Luckily, I don't need access to my account to do this stuff, so I can at least get ahead for the next week, even if I can't do today's stuff. Excellent. Good. Good, good. Savvy says that was a great sprint. You got 1,219 words. You got chapter 2 done, and you're moving on to chapter 3 in the next sprint. Excellent. CB says 422 words, dealt with a mail carrier problem, and got a drink. You're going to think about what to have for dinner in a minute. Excellent. Heather did this and other promos and refamiliarized yourself with Word for Mac. Well, you may have also looked at Simply Gilded's new releases, a mermaid theme and a Mother Earth theme. Ooh, a Mother Earth theme. I might have to check that out. So here's Amanda's channel link. Heather says, I'm almost finished with the Substack post. I want to try and find a couple more exercises, but this post is getting so long. You could always split it into part 1 and part 2. Like upper body, lower body, or I don't know. I mean, you could do that if you have enough to split like that. Diane says, editing this video, it's going faster than planned. Ooh, nice. Love when editing videos goes nice, because that's that's a process for me. Jenna says, about 6K left to remove from this document before sending it to a client. Nice. Diane says, Jenna, way to go. Yes, here is Ty's channel as well. And you did change the username. Yes, so Team Stark 2905. Yes. Okay. You're welcome. You could have sworn I put that in my self promo, but YouTube must have been. You did. You put that in there. So, all right, let's do another sprinty sprint. And let's do. Let's do this one. Mwahaha. Here is Laura Nettles' new timer, or one of the new timers. So here we go. It's purple. So, okay. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Don't forget to save. Doing well. Today is Friday. I did not see Michael scheduled for a stream, so I don't know. I don't know if Michael is coming on shortly or not. Okay. Anyway, I'm okay with doing another sprint. If y'all are as well, that will take us essentially about to 3:30. So if you would like to stick around and continue to write for another like 25 to 30 minutes, that's cool with me. So yeah, so I could use another sprint. Okay, let's see. Stacy's making tea and impatiently waiting for your Amazon package. You ordered some Finger Labyrinth cards. I had to look those up to figure out what they were. And you want to try them out. And you also got the new Depeche Mode album. Hopefully I said that right. Memento Mori. So that should be arriving as well. Leslie's confused about your book right now. You're using a 3-act story structure, but you came across a video from NaNoWriMo Official saying that Save the Cat is the best choice. Why so many outline styles? Which one do you use? You use whichever makes sense for your story pacing. And to be honest, the Save the Cat really does follow like the 3-act structure. It's just broken down in a different and explained in a different way. So it is the same thing. It's just done differently. So is the Snowflake Act. So it's like they're just, it's like politics and education in that every few years there's a new buzzword, and it presents the same thing in a slightly different manner. And yet everybody hops on the new buzzword. And so it's just really whatever works for you in terms of your story progression, character arc, and plot wise. So external and internal plot, whichever makes sense to you pacing wise. You use what makes sense to your brain and your story. That is the short answer. You can feel free to experiment with the others if you want. But if you are ready and you have your outline ready to go for tomorrow and your 3-act structure and like that makes sense to you, go with that. Like you don't need to delay your story writing just because somebody else says, oh, this outline works better for me. If you are ready and you have your outline and it makes sense to you, write it the way you want. Use your outline the way you want. If you are stuck in the sort of like world building or plot building phase and you want to try another outlining method, then it's perfectly fine to try the Save the Cat, try the Snowflake, try the whatever. But if you are ready to go and your outline makes sense to you and you adjust your outline as you go, or you re-outline after you draft and you are ready, just have fun with it. So yeah, there's no one right way. Mom Maggie, hello. Just stopping by to say happy productivity the day before camp. Yes. And also, Mom Maggie says there is no one right way to write a novel. Find the method or the combination of methods that works for you. Yes, Frankenstein that. Frankenstein those outlines and things. So, but do what works for you, because that's. But if you haven't found one that works for you, then experiment. But if you have found one and it makes sense, go with that. Makes sense to you. Savvy got no writing done that sprint. You had to follow up with sponsors and schedule things in your calendar. Still productivity, still awesomeness. So yes. Amanda says, I like to Save the Cat, but that's because when you read the plot points, it makes sense with your stories and makes your plots stronger. It only helps if that's the way you tell stories, though. Right. Yes. I got to page 3 of 13 in this ad. Fantastic. Lovely. Diane says, editing video, and all of a sudden you heard thunder and you were in the process of rewinding. I don't remember that sound. Oh, because of Laura's timer? Right. Yes. Savvy is also excited about the Depeche Mode album. Nice. Hannah says, edited a new YouTube video, just sorting the thumbnail now. Excellent. Stacy says, yes, Ghosts Again is the first single off of it, and it's really cool. I'm going to have to look it up because I have not heard of them. I'm uncultured. Uncultured swine is what I am. CB says, 526 words. Dinner is fixed and currently cooling so that you can eat it. Once you're done with that, it's bath time. Yes. I did say it correctly. Yay! I got Peggy's answers done and part of Howard's. Excellent. Diane says hi to Mama Maggie. Savvy also says, I like to Save the Cat structure for full-length novels, but I sometimes use the take off your pants outline. It's on Story Planner when you are first brainstorming and figuring out the plot. Yeah, in terms of the buzzwords for education and politics and just like revamping the same thing again. Yeah. Sevi says, for shorter length romances, I kind of just developed my own line that goes 8 chapters. Each one alternates what chapter or which character it focuses on. Chapter 2 shows attention. Chapter 7 is the spicy scene. And that's just what I do. I don't know if that's good or not yet. Gotcha. Again, like the more we write, the more we adjust our routines. So CB says, I use the method I was taught in school. Notes, divide by 3 headings, beginning, middle, end. Divide by chapters or paragraphs if it's a short story, and then get writing. Yeah, and that's, works like a charm every time. There you go. That's essentially a 3-act, but it also like mimics the snowflake in some ways because you have 3 sections and then you like expand. Kind of. Works like charm every time. Nothing has messed with your process more than thinking maybe theirs works better, even though yours works great. It threw everything off. So do what feels right for you. Yes. Jenna says, goal! 20K removed total off to the client. Excellent. Good. Nice. Mama Maggie says, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Migraine, go away. Nobody likes you. Exactly. Exactly. Migraines are the worst, and they can Napoli? What? I don't think I've heard this phrase before, so right off into the depths of room 101. I don't know what this is a reference to, so apologies. Diane says, switching gears for a bit now. Thank you for the sprints. Hope you have a great evening. You're welcome. Here's Ghost Again lyrics. Nice. I know you're younger than me, but you have not heard personal Jesus. I think I've heard of. Yes. Never Get Enough. That one sounds a little bit more vague, so I'm not sure. But Personal Jesus, yes, I've heard. But I just may not have heard that was them. Really bad. You don't know how to outline. If you do, it's in bullet points. Normally you just write and go. In family history, time is the only outline that you use. It's from Friends, and Room 101 is a TV show that's on over here. Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's do our bonus sprint. And I'm thinking maybe one of HK's cute penguin timers. Ooh. I don't know why that was trying to do filters or something. Oh, why? What on earth is it doing? Nope, not that one. Nope. Okay, I don't know why things were out of the default view. And it was so confusing. So confusing. Okay, now I can make it big. Took you a while to figure it out, but you worked out that you like a combination of the 4-act, which can be Save the Cat, and Hero's Journey, right? Yes, and the 1984 reference. Yes. Okay, so Vaffanopoli is I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, is an Italian offensive phrase. Amanda says, I had a migraine just the other day. It sucks. Luckily went away after ibuprofen and a 2-hour nap, but you have been far less lucky. Yeah. Now power on through the rest of, yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. The penguin with the cute little happy feet says, great job. Um, Again, that was one of HK Darkwood's really cute aesthetic timers. Don't forget to save your document. I think I have about half a scene left. So I should be able to finish editing that, and then I will be ready to go for tomorrow. So yeah, so that shouldn't take me too much longer. But I'll probably just do that in like Savvy's stream or sort of like in between. Just depends on how long of a break I take. But yeah, so thanks for all the sprints. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, so CB was trying to choose a specific word for Howard's favorite word related to mechanical engineering. Chose thermodynamics. Hannah says, thanks, you're welcome. Have a lovely weekend to all, says Mama Maggie. Yes. Amanda finished that ad, and now you're on page 2 of price checking the first ad. Fantastic. CB got 2,071 words in total. That's great. It's amazing. Heather's doing some messaging, worked on your social media planner, and bought a table at the monthly market in Tampa for their late April market. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, all right. Don't forget to save the AuthorTube channel and Sprint link spreadsheet is pinned to the top of the chat, so you can visit it and see what streams there are or what channels that normally stream over the course of the afternoon. So yeah. All right. I will see y'all. I have not scheduled April's streams yet, so I'll probably schedule at least a week or so in the next day. Maybe today. If I get to it today, I'll schedule them, but it's more likely to be tomorrow. So, but I will see y'all Sunday, 2 to 5 is my normal time. So I will see y'all there. And if not, I will see y'all Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week. So thank you very much, and I will see y'all soon. All right, bye.